Leadership isn't about authority. It's about inspiring others to believe, act, and grow. In today's fast-paced world, real leadership is more psychological than positional. It's not the loudest voice that leads, but the one that speaks with clarity, purpose, and emotional depth. True leaders don't just give orders. They build trust, lead by example, and create connection. So what makes people naturally follow someone? In this video, we uncover 10 powerful psychological traits that set great leaders apart. These aren't just inborn qualities. They're skills anyone can learn and master. From emotional intelligence and visionary thinking to decisiveness and deep listening, these traits shape how people see you and whether they choose to follow you. Whether you're leading a team, building a brand, or growing your influence, these traits will help you lead with impact and purpose. Let's dive into the psychology of what truly makes leadership powerful. Self-awareness. A truly effective leader begins by leading themselves. Self-awareness is the ability to see yourself clearly and objectively, knowing your emotions, your behavioral patterns, your triggers, and how your actions impact others. Leaders who are self-aware are not driven by ego or insecurity. They are grounded, open to feedback, and willing to admit when they are wrong. This makes them more relatable, more adaptable, and more respected. People follow self-aware leaders because they can trust their consistency and authenticity. They know the leader isn't hiding behind a mask. They're real. Altitude. Visionary thinking. People don't follow managers. They follow visionaries. A visionary leader sees possibilities before others do. They aren't trapped in the present. They imagine a future worth building and communicate that vision with passion and clarity. But visionary thinking isn't just dreaming. It's strategic. It includes setting clear goals, outlining a roadmap, and making others feel like vital parts of that mission. This kind of leadership ignites hope, focus, and forward momentum. People will follow a leader who helps them believe they're part of something meaningful and bigger than themselves. Cut 3. Emotional intelligence. Ajung. EQ, at the core of effective leadership, is emotional intelligence. The ability to understand, manage, and express your own emotions, while also recognizing and influencing the emotions of others. High EQ leaders are calm under pressure, excellent listeners, and capable of diffusing conflict with empathy instead of aggression. They create psychologically safe environments where people feel heard and valued. Unlike leaders who lead through fear, emotionally intelligent leaders lead through trust. And trust creates commitment. When followers feel understood, not judged, they become more loyal, open, and collaborative. 4. Decisiveness. A powerful leader is not someone who always knows the right answer, but someone who isn't afraid to make decisions and take responsibility for them. Decisiveness is the ability to assess a situation, weigh options, and act, without falling into paralysis by analysis. Indecisive leaders create confusion and doubt. But decisive leaders, even in uncertainty, bring clarity and momentum. People follow those who create direction, not chaos. And when a leader makes a mistake, owning it with humility only strengthens their authority. It shows courage, not weakness. Integrity is the foundation of leadership. It means doing the right thing, even when no one is watching. Leaders with integrity are consistent in their values, honest in their communication, and fair in their decisions. They don't manipulate, deceive, or cut corners. Instead, they build a culture of trust. People might respect your power, but they only follow your leadership if they trust your character. When a leader keeps their word and aligns their actions with their principles, it earns long-term respect. And that respect is the currency of true leadership. Communication skills. Leadership lives and dies on communication. A great leader doesn't just talk, they connect. They understand that communication is not about sounding smart, but about making others feel seen and understood. They listen deeply, speak with clarity, and adapt their message to different people and situations. They know when to speak boldly and when to stay silent. And most importantly, they align their words with action. Effective communication builds transparency, reduces misunderstandings, and energizes teams. People will follow a leader who knows how to speak to their hearts, not just their minds. Confidence without arrogance. Confidence is magnetic. It's the quiet assurance that says, I can lead you through this. True confidence comes from preparation, experience, and inner belief, not from ego. Confident leaders don't need to dominate or show off. They don't fear others' success. They create space for others to grow. This balance of strength and humility makes people feel secure. And when followers feel safe, they become more willing to take risks and step into their own potential. People follow confident leaders because they believe those leaders can handle adversity and inspire progress. 8. Adaptability. In a rapidly changing world, adaptability is non-negotiable. Rigid leaders who refuse to evolve get left behind. Adaptive leaders stay open-minded. They are willing to listen, pivot, and change course when needed, without losing sight of the bigger vision. This trait signals emotional maturity and flexibility, especially during uncertainty. Adaptable leaders don't panic in chaos. They recalibrate. People follow them because they feel guided, not stuck. And in uncertain times, the ability to stay calm and shift gears is one of the most valuable leadership skills of all. 9. Empowerment of others. True leaders don't create followers. They create more leaders. Empowering others means recognizing their strengths, giving them responsibility, and trusting them to take action. Empowerment is not about control. It's about building confidence in others so they can grow and thrive. This kind of leadership builds a strong, motivated team where everyone feels ownership and purpose. People follow leaders who believe in them, challenge them, and celebrate their wins. It's not just about personal success. It's about lifting others up along the way. 10. Resilience. Every leader faces setbacks, criticism, and failure. What separates great leaders is their resilience. The ability to bounce back, stay motivated, and lead with renewed strength even after being knocked down. Resilient leaders don't break under pressure. They rise through it. They model perseverance, emotional strength, and optimism in tough times. And that courage becomes contagious. People follow leaders who remain grounded when the storm hits, because those leaders give them hope, direction, and stability. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below.